Hey there, adventurers! In today's adventure, we're here at Universal Epic Universe. Inside, you can enter into Super Nintendo World. There is 3 different attractions, along with meet and greets and mini games. So, let's head inside the tube. Once we pass by Princess Peach Castle, we're now in Super Nintendo Land. As inside, you're in the Mushroom Kingdom. On the right, there is Princess Peach meet and greet, where you meet Princess Peach. There's also tons of mini games all throughout, where we're going to go ahead and do the Goomba Crazy Crank, where the Goomba is coming to get you as you must keep turning and crank until the hill speeds up and the Goomba falls off to retrieve the key. For the next minigame, there's also the Koopa Troopa Power Punch, where the red POW blocks make a chain reaction. As you time your punch for the last red POW to blast Koopa Shell up the pipe and stun the Koopa Troopa to retrieve the key. Now, while we may not be able to do this, there is also the Piranha Plant Nap Mishap, where you must quickly turn off all alarm clocks to get the Piranha Plant back to sleep and retrieve the key. Now, there's even Thwomp Panel Panic, where some panels flip together as you must avoid the Thwomps crash from above and quickly touch the panels to make them match to retrieve the key. Also, just for good measure, perfect. Oh, and there's the bomb as we're about to enter into the bomb kaboom room, where you must prepare the bomb's explosions and you must find and assembled pieces to retrieve the key. Oh. Oh no. Of course. Drag this here, drag it there, drag this here. Wait, no, that's not right. And that. Oh, goodness gracious. Not gonna lie, that was fast, intense. We only have one more game left, and that is going to be the Bowser Jr. Challenge.
You've done well to make it this far. Up ahead is your final showdown with Bowser Jr. When bob-ombs are tossed at you, use your arms to swat them away. Got it? Swat bob-ombs away. When bullet bills fly toward you, duck to dodge them. Don't forget, duck to dodge bullet bills. Jump to hit a question mark and get a power-up. When you get a fire forward, swing your arms to throw fireballs. Yes! Swing your arms to throw fireballs. Now go forth. Defeat Bowser Jr. and reclaim the golden mushroom.
Wait. Ah! Oh! Oh no. How about I get up? Next up, we're going to head inside Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge. On this attraction, you are racing against Team Bowser on Team Mario as you head inside and try to defeat Team Bowser. So let's head inside. And there's also Mario Motors, where this is a gift shop outside of Mario Kart, as you have all sorts of Mario Kart themed merchandise and more inside. And last but not least, inside here there is the power-up bands, where you can actually use these power-up bands all around Super Nintendo World with all sorts of interactivity and plenty of special coins that you can gather with the help of the official Universal Orlando Resort app, where this will be $44 in total. There's also Turbo Boost treats, where they have popcorn buckets and drinks inside. Now, there's a lot of people who's going to be asking, hey Andrew, what is the power-up band? Now, let me kind of quickly explain what it is in hopefully a minute, because when it comes to the power-up band, this is your band in Super Nintendo World, where you can play all sorts of cool mini games. You can keep track of your points, as well as keep track of your score, for example, on Mario Kart, and even collect some unique awards throughout the land, including on the rides. There's so much you can do with Power Band, as while it is $45, it is definitely worth getting, especially since you can also connect it to the Universal Orlando app, where all you need to do is go to the Universal Orlando app, go down Super Nintendo World, and there will be the Universal Play app, where in that section you will be able to connect your power band, and it is super easy and super fast as well. We just got off of Mario Kart. I gotta say, I think now I actually like Mario Kart a lot more because I actually understand it. So when it comes to single rider line, probably not worth it, because you do miss the introduction and tutorial video in the beginning. So unless it's not your first time, I would probably skip it. But either way, Mario Kart is very fun to play. I love the step pieces and see all sorts of designs. It's maybe top 3 queues in Epic Universe. That's how cool it is. It's very overwhelming at times with the AR technology you have. Now there is the 1-Up Factory, a small Nintendo themed store where there's tons of Yoshi merchandise and all sorts of other Super Nintendo World merch, along with some for Donkey Kong Country. While we're on the second floor, I thought we would do Yoshi's Adventure, a fun people mover style ride where you go through Mushroom Kingdom on a Yoshi. This is one of the only rides here at Epic Universe that doesn't require a height requirement, so right now, let's head on Yoshi's Adventure. kids ride. On top of that too, when it comes to the whole animatronics, I thought they were pretty cool. Overall, definitely worth riding if you have younger ones. Now, around Super Nintendo World, there's tons of characters you can meet. For example, down here, you can meet Mario and Luigi, and even Toad. There's also Princess Peach at her castle, and Donkey Kong in Donkey Kong Country. But for now, we're going to go ahead and at least meet one character, and that's going to be Toad.
Can you hit the blocks? Yeah! Awesome! Hit a little harder? Yeah!
You're a Mario fan. Wonderful.
Perfect!
There's also Toadstool Cafe. Here they have starters, salads, burgers, spaghetti and meatball, a pizza bowl, fireball challenge, desserts like the black tiramisu, kids menu, and beverages.
Just ahead in the next room, you'll see more herding stations. Please place your order there. Time to check the outlet again. I hope you have a wonderful time here at Toadstool Cafe. Until then.
And we have our very own Mario burger here. It looks very interesting. Let's take off. We'll go ahead and give this a try now. I think my biggest mistake may be leaving on the mushrooms, but even then, I think the Mario burger is really tasty. It kind of tastes like almost a crusty burger, but like a Big Mac with mushrooms, and I like it. I actually think it's pretty good. I think overall, the food here at Toadstool Cafe, delicious. Ooh! Oh. Now there's also Yoshi's Snack Island, where they have all sorts of calzones and more inside. There's also this cart outside where you can get some Yoshi merch and even power-up bands. And once we're heading into Donkey Kong Country, there's this portal here as we're heading inside now. And we have to get this. Ooh! That was fun. So there's also this mini game inside, and if you want, all you need to do is find the letters throughout Donkey Kong Country and keep them scored. And now we have K. We have an O. Ooh! I wonder what this might spell. Don't know. Now, first things first, there is Funky's Flying By gift shop area, which has all sorts of Donkey Kong merchandise. This is also the home to the Donkey Kong meet and greet, where you can meet Donkey Kong here. Although it doesn't look like there's any Donkey Kong at the moment. And then once we're inside, there's also this mini game area that we can do.
Listen to the drums.
Yay! There's also the Bubbly Barrel, this ice cream stand which serves DK Crush floats, where there is the tropical banana flavor, and you can even get it in a mug. Letter N. There we go. And then there's G, and I think spells Kong. There's also Minecart Madness, a family-friendly poster as you follow Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong, where you try to find a golden banana on this fun poster. Let's go ahead and ride this ride now, since it's a 15-minute wait. Oh my goodness, that ride is very intense. I mean, I think in my opinion, maybe actually more intense than Hiccup Swing Gliders. My Kart Madness is a fun ride as always, even if it's a bit rough at times. The queue is absolutely amazingly well themed, and the ride itself is so cool to see with the theming and the intensity. It is a good family ride that is worth waiting, but for 2 hours, maybe not. There's also this slot machine where all we need to do is just try to get our luck and... Oh, wait. Yes. I got something. And that's gonna be a wrap on our adventure here at Super Nintendo World. I gotta say, I really love Super Nintendo World. I think it is absolutely amazing. I think the 3 rides are very fun to go on, especially Mario Kart. Plus, the power bands are definitely worth having because the mini games are just so much fun. And there's so much you can do, as it is a great land for families and fans of Nintendo. But let me know in comments down below, are you planning on visiting Epic Universe? I would love to know. And until next time, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day.